Hello, everyone. My name is Kylie, and today I'll be presenting to you my book talk. The goal with hostages is to gradually lower expectations. In non-hostage crisis, it is to lower emotions. I chose this book because I really think that it depicts the entire book that I decided to read, and it really shows what the people were going through on this day. The book that I chose to read was Columbine. Columbine was written by Dave Cullen. This book is a biography and true crime. Um, we still talk about Columbine today. When we learn about school shootings, I feel like that's the first school shooting that people know of. It's Columbine and then Sandy Hook. There's also a book about Sandy Hook if you like the book Columbine. Anyways, these children right here and faculty, those were their victims. This book was took place in Littleton, Colorado in the 90s. The shootings happened on April 20th. Fun fact, Hitler was born on April 20th. The shootings happened at Columbine High School during school hours, obviously. Eric Harris, he was the 18-year-old leader. He was the mastermind of the whole plan. He's the one that crafted, wrote it down, and said, "Hey, dude, let's do this." Dylan Klebold, he was the follower. He was a love-struck teenager. He wrote in his diary about this girl that he loved. He was also very suicidal. This girl down here, Rachel Scott, that was sadly their first victim. These two teenagers came up with a plan on prom night to execute the worst mass shooting in 1991. Just 3 days after prom, they tried to go by the script, but things didn't go out the way they planned. They had made pipe bombs previously. They put pipe bombs across the school so that law enforcement would be more focused on that instead of what was going inside of the school. Dylan had some in his backpack, and then they also set some across the school. I'm not completely sure where. But the pipe bombs didn't set off a good enough explosion or didn't go off as they wanted to. It didn't get enough attention. This is Eric with his prom date, and then this is Dylan with his prom date. This is the girl that he wrote about in his diary. I absolutely loved this book. I could not put it down. I loved seeing through the minds of Eric and Dylan and what they were thinking before leading up to the actual shooting and after the shooting. I think it's really cool to get into a psychopath's mind. I'm one of those people that love reading about cults and serial killers and true crime. And if you really like that, this is definitely a book for you. This also talks about a girl who had helped Eric and Dylan get, the guns and the stuff to make the pipe bombs. And this was just overall a really good read. I hope that you have enjoyed my book talk. And again, this book is amazing, and I hope that you all enjoy.